All right. Yes, I am in my uniform. Your eyes do not deceive you. I don't want to hear it. I got off of work late and I rushed home because I did not make a video for y'all boys. Y'all know I love y'all. I gotta drop the content for y'all. I was so excited and so hyped. I ain't gonna, you know what? I didn't have an outfit to put on today. That's really what it is. I didn't feel like going upstairs and putting on a fresh outfit for y'all boys. So this right here is the outfit of the day, okay? I got me a skull cap on. I got my uniform on. That's what it is for today, okay? Anyway, today's video is going to be about RNG and is it actually ruining lockdown? There has been so much complaining on lockdown based off of these blacklist cars and them not spawning in, or like random cars spawning in. It's actually ridiculous. I think this may have actually broken the Need for Speed Unbound community. The way that everybody is complaining, if you literally go to Reddit right now, I could pull up 20 Reddit posts all talking about RNG, talking about how it needs to be removed and stuff like that. But if it gets removed, then that's the whole point of it. Like, the whole point of the game is for it to be uncertain, chaotic fun. That's what I'll talk about in this video. But you know what? Before I go into a whole rant, y'all, the support that I've been getting on the channel and everything has been amazing. And I just want to go ahead and just thank you guys for it. Of course, I want to thank Jesus. I always got to thank Jesus first, but I want to thank you guys second. We have hit 1.2K, and that is amazing because we literally just hit 1,000, a week ago, or I don't even know anymore, right? We're just going so fast. So thank you guys. Thank the Lord, and let's get into the video. Psych, I forgot my intro. If you enjoy, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. I think the addition of RNG into Unbound may have broken a lot of people mentally, because I have never seen as much complaining as I have with lockdown and these blacklist cars. There have been a bunch of tips and tricks videos uploaded to YouTube from myself, as well as other great content creators trying to help you guys with this lockdown fiasco. But here's the thing, there are no videos on the RNG of lockdown, and you know why? It's random, gentlemen. There is nothing we can do. There are no ways to make blacklist cars spawn 100%. There are no ways to have custom cars spawn 100%. There are no ways to stop the lockups from spawning those dang red challengers and base model vipers all the time. There is no way to tell where the lockups are in every game. If anyone says they have tips on how to make blacklist cars spawn, then they are either lying to your face or they are cheating. I think a lot of people do not understand the concept of RNG, and when it surprises them that they actually have to try and get something that is based off of chance instead of artificially inflated odds, they are completely stuck. It may be that people are used to just getting whatever they want when they want it, or it may just be people just want things handed to them after minimal work. But RNG is RNG. It is literally a gamble. It is a random number generator or generation, meaning that you have a chance of getting anything. You are playing the lottery when you go and jump into lockdown, and after the first few times of playing it, it really shouldn't be a surprise to you anymore. No, they should not make it easier. No, they don't need it to increase spawn rates. You are just gonna have to put the time into the game and grind. You already know that I gotta get my initial thoughts out first before we really dive in, but I can understand why people may not like the system that is in place now. For all of those who may think I like the RNG in the game because I have all the blacklist cars, no, that does not make me like the lockdown system any more than the next person. But what I understand is that it is essential to have to make the game mode itself fun. The blacklist cars are not going anywhere, I promise. And you don't even really get anything too crazy for collecting them anyway. I get that a lot of you are huge Most Wanted fans, and that is perfectly fine. But when you can't even enjoy the game because you are stressed out about whether or not you'll find the M3 GTR, it may be time to take a break and come back to the game. The cars are cool, yes, but there are more things to do in this game mode than just finding the blacklist cars. You got the opportunity to really have a cool PvP experience, the first one ever. You get to make a dumb amount of money very quickly. You get to race others and race in events that were previously locked behind specific tiers. Most importantly, you get to drive the bike for the first time in Need for Speed history. And all of this is somehow being ignored because you can't get one car. Yes, RNG can be very dumb, I know. RNG is really crazy to think about too, because the way it works is that one person could do 15 lockup games and get all the blacklist cars in one go, and then another person could do 1,500 runs and get none of them. Of course, the odds of that happening are low, but then again, it took me 40 hours to get one car. so it might be possible. The odds are not in your favor either, a complete opposite of what they say in the Hunger Games. If we really break it down, you have 3 lockups that can spawn in over 20 locations on the map, sometimes close to each other and sometimes far away from each other. Out of those 3 random locations, it can either be a custom car, a Blacklist car, or a base car. There are over 40 cars that it chooses from for each lockup. Out of those 40 plus cars, there are 15 Blacklist vehicles. And then to make matters worse, the more you collect, the worse the odds get, because now you just start getting duplicates of cars. So yes, I get why it can be a painful experience, but to say it should be taken out just because you're not getting what you want, so are the other 5,000 people playing this game. Actually, the way we get solo lobbies so much, there may be like 50 people playing this game, but that is a topic for another day. Let's break it down. As said before, RNG stands for random number generation. And in gaming, it's the algorithm that decides unpredictable outcomes. It's the wild card that keeps things from feeling too predictable. I guarantee that lockdown would not be nearly as fun if the RNG system was not in place. If anything, it would just be a glorified hot pursuit mode. People already don't like the PvP aspect of the game mode and don't participate in races that show up. So if there was a 100% chance you could get every Blacklist car you need in order, then what the heck are we even playing the mode for? You would drop in, wait for a lockup to spawn, and then boom, you get the car and extract with 25 minutes still on the board. I think that there is just enough RNG and chance having a factor in the game that it becomes fun enough. Maybe I'm just on some hardcore DRUGS trying to get monetized, but when you grind for something, it removes a temporary good feeling of instant gratification and gives you a more complete feeling. But the game is already so easy too. There are already so many things that are guaranteed in this game mode. You have guaranteed lockup spawns that will always be 5. You have guaranteed bike spawns, guaranteed truck extractions, guaranteed races to do to make a bunch of money. How easy do you want it to be and why? Now, RNG isn't perfect. It can be frustrating, especially when you're on the receiving end of some bad luck. That's why developers need to strike a balance, keeping RNG impactful but not overwhelming. Nobody likes being cooked every single time in every single game. Take it from me. It is not a good feeling at all to spend time loading into a lobby, grinding money, or waiting for the first lockup to show up, driving to it, looking in only for it to be a random car. It feels even worse when you decide to bite the bullet and wait for another lockup or 2 to show themselves, and then you drive there and it's not just a random car, it's the same one as the other lockups. That is not a good feeling, and you start to feel betrayed all the time, right? But here's the thing, you're not. I have yet to see someone run a bunch of lockdown games and spend tens of hours on the game and not see a single Blacklist car in a lockup. Notice how I didn't say obtain the car, I said see the car. You cannot blame RNG for someone else stealing your car or seeing it first. The point is, the car is there, so the RNG in this game mode isn't as bad as all y'all think it is. One other thing I want to speak on is fairness. That is one big thing that people keep bringing up about the RNG for lockups. They say it's not fair. And how exactly is it not fair? Because someone else got a Blacklist car and you didn't? Everyone has the exact same odds when they spawn in, and there is nothing you can do to increase them. And even if there was, everyone would increase their odds, meaning that it wouldn't even have an effect in the first place. The problem is everyone wants everything to go in their favor all the time, and what world does that even exist in? I would even go further on to say that making it so RNG based has made the game super fair, because nobody even knows what they're going to get. You hop into a lobby and nobody knows. They are in the exact same boat as you, bro. RNG has not ruined lockdown and never will ruin lockdown. There is too much going on, and the whole mode is supposed to be uncertain, chaotic fun. This was a short YouTube video because there really isn't too much to say. I just want people to know that RNG is affecting everyone, and the only solution is to just push through it. You will get all the cars eventually, even if you have to spend 10 years grinding for them, which is not likely at all, but could be possible. Just keep your spirits up and keep pushing for that success you will have. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.